2. The Reds swatted 4 home runs in this one as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 16-1. The Milwaukee Brewers got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-3. The St. Louis Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-3. The D-backs racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-1. Tommy La Stella had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Giants push past the Padres 7-6. The Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-7. The Detroit Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-3. The Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 4-0. The Royals allowed only 5.
Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from anybody else's. I say I'm yours, but there's always someone else. We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from wrong.
afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there inside Rogers Center in Toronto. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the AB now. In there, no balls and a strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. The 1-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what? You hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In his career, Arcia is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. 3 balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And a full count now, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now it'll be Ronald Acuna. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, you know, in today's game, Dero, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
So next to hit is Travis d'Arnaud, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And now the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Riley.
Standing in now, Austin Riley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. You can see right there, he's hitting over 350 on the season. He's one of the great hitters in the game today. I just love watching him hit because there aren't many holes in his swing. Not many pitchers have figured out how to get him out this season.
So here's Johan Camargo. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 3, the Jays nothing. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bo Bichette is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
And he popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Kevin Biggio is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Morton has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Sharp ground ball to third. Speared on the dive. To second for 1. Oh, but he beats it out.
Batting first, the third baseman, Guerrero Jr.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 2 for 8. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The 2-0 on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, Kevin Biggio is certainly a guy they expect to turn things around. Last 10 games have been a struggle. Not only is he having a hard time getting any base hits, he's struggling just to get on base. Less than a .250 on base percentage in his last 10, so any sign of life from this guy would be a welcome sight.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Biggio is off at first with 2 away. Popped him up. Arcia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto. They trail in this one 3-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. One. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five hits already for these guys.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He singled in his first AB. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center, so the first two have reached here to start the second.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
In now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. None out, runners at first and second. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Albies at third. Acuna is over at second with one down in the inning. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. Second and third here, one man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the AB now. Skied into straightaway right. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 4, the Jays nothing. So here is George Springer, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Next to stand in is Lourdes Gurriel. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. To short. Garcia fields it cleanly. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Well, he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time, and the show track data is in. 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder, and it seemed to make all the difference on that play. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. I'm pitching. I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. And he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Now at the plate here is Austin Riley. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home. Two and two. One out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number two.
The third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Now the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order goes